We've all heard stories from our grandparents, stories that seem almost like legends from a distant past, tales of hardship and resilience that shaped their lives and, in many ways, ours too. Stories about the Great Depression, empty stomachs, lines for bread, the struggle to find work, and the constant worry about the future. These were not just stories of survival, but of human spirit and determination. It's easy to think those days are long gone. We look around at our bustling cities, our technological advancements, and it feels like we've moved far beyond those dark times. But history has a funny way of rhyming. The challenges may look different on the surface, but the underlying struggles often remain the same. Today we see similar struggles, families trying to make ends meet, individuals facing financial uncertainty, and communities grappling with economic instability, rising costs, job losses, the fear of not knowing what tomorrow will bring. These are the realities many face today, just as they did back then. Uncertainty hangs in the air like a bad smell. It's a constant companion, gnawing at the edges of our daily lives, making it hard to plan for the future or even feel secure in the present. Look, I'm not saying we're in a depression, but times are tough. And in tough times, it's important to remember the lessons of the past. And when times get tough, we can learn a lot from the past. The resilience, the ingenuity, and the sense of community that helped people survive the Great Depression can guide us today. The folks who lived through the Depression, they learned to survive. They found ways to stretch every dollar to make do with what they had, and to support each other through thick and thin. They learned to do more with less. They repurposed items, grew their own food, and found creative solutions to everyday problems. These skills are just as valuable now as they were then. Most importantly, they learned to rely on each other. Community became a lifeline, a source of strength and support that helped people get through the hardest of times. These weren't just abstract lessons, they were practical, hard-won wisdom forged in the crucible of tough times. Skills and knowledge that were passed down through generations. They were hard-won wisdom forged in the crucible of tough times. And today, as we face our own challenges, we can draw on that same wisdom. And those lessons? They're just as relevant today as they were back then. Whether it's learning to budget more effectively, finding ways to support our neighbors, or simply staying hopeful in the face of adversity. Because at the end of the day, whether it's the 1930s or 2024, the fundamentals of survival remain the same. It's about ingenuity, it's about resilience, and it's about community. These are the threads that connect us across time, the lessons that help us navigate the challenges of today and build a better tomorrow. Nobody likes to think about tough times. It's a natural human instinct to avoid discomfort and uncertainty. But the reality is, economic downturns and financial hardships are part of life. They can happen to anyone, at any time. The key to navigating these challenges is preparation. But burying your head in the sand won't make them go away. Ignoring the problem only makes it worse. Instead, face it head on. Acknowledge the situation and take proactive steps to mitigate the impact. The scouts got it right. Be prepared. What does that mean? First, take stock. Understand your financial situation. Know where your money is going each month. This is the foundation of financial preparedness. Where does your money go each month? Track your expenses meticulously. Categorize them into essentials and non-essentials. This will give you a clear picture of your spending habits. Can you trim the fat? Look for areas where you can cut back. Are there subscriptions you don't use? Can you reduce your utility bills by being more energy efficient? Cut back on unnecessary expenses? This might mean canceling that gym membership you rarely use or downgrading your cable package. Every little bit helps. Eating out less often can make a real difference. Cooking at home is not only healthier but also more economical. Plan your meals, make a shopping list, and stick to it. Second, build an emergency fund. This is your financial safety net. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Even a little bit each week adds up. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account. Treat it like any other bill that must be paid. Think of it as insurance for your life. Third, learn new skills. The more skills you have, the less you need to rely on others. This can save you a significant amount of money in the long run. The more you know how to do, the less you have to pay someone else. Fix that leaky faucet. Learn basic home repairs. These small tasks can add up to big savings. Learn to change your own oil. Car maintenance can be expensive, but many tasks are simple enough to do yourself with a little practice and the right tools. These skills save money and make you more self-reliant. They also give you a sense of accomplishment and confidence. Remember, preparation isn't about panicking, it's about taking control, it's about being proactive rather than reactive. When you're prepared, you can face challenges with a clear mind and a steady hand. It's about facing uncertainty with your chin up and your sleeves rolled up. It's about having a plan and the determination to see it through. It's about being proactive, not reactive. Take charge of your financial future. Start today, and you'll be better prepared for whatever tomorrow brings. Rationing. Sounds like something out of a history book, right? But it's not about deprivation, it's about being smart with what you have. Start with food. Plan your meals. Use leftovers creatively. Don't let anything go to waste. Gardening, even on a small scale, can supplement your grocery bill. Think about other essentials too. Do you really need that new phone case? Or that subscription you never use? Cutting back on small things can free up cash for what really matters. Remember, rationing isn't about going without. It's about making conscious choices. It's about prioritizing needs over wants. It's about stretching your resources as far as they can go. Trading skills for goods. The power of barter in the 21st century. Bartering. It's as old as civilization itself. And guess what? It still works today. Got a knack for fixing things? Trade your skills with a neighbor who can sew. Good at math? Offer tutoring in exchange for groceries. The internet makes bartering easier than ever. Online platforms connect people looking to trade goods and services. Remember, everyone has something to offer. Identify your skills and think about what you can trade. You might be surprised at what people are willing to swap. Your home, your fortress, self-sufficiency, and home-based solutions. In times of uncertainty, our homes become our sanctuaries, our fortresses. The concept of self-sufficiency isn't new. It has been a cornerstone of survival and resilience throughout history. Remember the saying, "Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day." This adage has been passed down through generations, emphasizing the importance of self-reliance and skill building. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. Same goes for self-sufficiency. By learning and teaching essential skills, we not only ensure our own survival, but also contribute to the well-being of our communities. Learning basic home skills is empowering. Canning your own vegetables, baking your own bread, even basic repairs, these activities connect us to our roots and foster a sense of accomplishment. These are all ways to save money and become more self-reliant. Imagine the satisfaction of fixing a broken chair or repairing a leaky faucet on your own. These small victories build confidence and independence. The internet is a goldmine for DIY information. With a few clicks, you can access tutorials and guides on virtually any home project you can think of. From fixing a leaky faucet to installing a new light fixture, the resources available online are endless. To growing your own herbs, vegetables, or even starting a small garden, there's a tutorial for almost everything. Embrace the challenge and take the first step towards self-sufficiency. There's a tutorial for almost everything. Embrace the challenge. The journey of learning and doing things yourself can be incredibly rewarding. You might discover hidden talents and a newfound appreciation for the satisfaction of doing things yourself. The sense of pride and accomplishment that comes from completing a project with your own hands is unparalleled. And it's not just about the end result. The process itself can be therapeutic, a way to unwind and focus your mind. So take on that home project, learn that new skill, and enjoy the journey of becoming more self-sufficient. Waste not, want not, embracing frugality in everyday life. Frugality isn't about being cheap, it's about being resourceful. It's about squeezing every last drop out of what you have. Think about it. Turn off lights when you leave a room. Take shorter showers, mend clothes instead of tossing them. Small changes add up. It's about changing your mindset. See value in things others might overlook. A worn-out shirt becomes a cleaning rag. Leftover food transforms into a new meal. Embrace the challenge of making do with less. You'll be surprised by how little you actually need to get by. Skills that pay the bills. The enduring value of practical knowledge. In a world of constant change, practical skills are more valuable than ever. Plumbing, carpentry, electrical work, these trades are always in demand. These aren't just jobs, they're skills that can help you weather any storm. They empower you to take care of yourself, your family, and your community. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Learn a trade, take a class, ask a skilled friend or family member to teach you. You'll be amazed at the doors that open when you have a skill to offer.